The CEO finally catches his main bully, but what happens when his best friend is determined to save the person who bullied them both? Find out in these new episodes of King of Pigs. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the video with relaxed recaps. The episode starts as Kyung Min reveals himself to Kyung Min, who at first doesn't seem to recognize him, but he quickly catches up to what's going on. He instantly becomes enraged and shouts at Kyung Min to stop the car, and when he doesn't listen, he leaps forward to take control of the wheel. Kyung Min somehow manages to fight him off, but Kyung Min goes for the emergency brakes and successfully stops the car. Taking advantage of Kyung Min's vulnerable state, he wraps his seatbelt around Kyung Min's neck and attempts to choke him. However, Kyung Min pulls out his knife and stabs him in his arm, making him release his grip immediately. He keeps the knife threateningly on Kyung Min's neck and shows him a series of videos where Kyung Min is doing drugs. Kyung Min immediately calms down. When they hear the police siren, Kyung Min threatens Kyung Min with the video and asks him to stay where he is, while he goes out to greet Jong Suk, who has finally caught up to him. Jong Suk immediately freezes when he sees Kyung Min standing on the road. This gives Kyung Min a chance to escape into the parking lot nearby. Jong Suk is searching the parking lot when he gets a phone call from Kyung Min. Jong Suk tries to coax Kyung Min into surrender, but Kyung Min instead keeps trying to get Jong Suk to join him. Suddenly, Kyung Min comes out of hiding, making Jong Suk draw his gun at him. But then he mentions someone named K1ll, insisting that he's standing right behind Jong Suk. The name shocks Jong Suk, who momentarily lowers his defenses to look behind him, but when he looks back, Kyung Min is gone. He's frantically searching around for him when Kyung Min attacks him with a brick. When he wakes up again, he finds himself alone in the parking lot, with his head bleeding and his gun missing. He started panicking when he couldn't find his gun, because a police officer can be severely punished for losing their gun. But then he sees the CCTV camera. He curses when he sees Kyung Min take his gun, but is startled when he sees Kyung Min put something in his pocket. It's a picture of Kyung Min, Jong Suk, and a mystery boy, K1ll. Jong Suk starts seeing a shadow on his office window and starts hyperventilating, but then the door to his office slams open, revealing a very angry Jin-ah. She's upset that Jong Suk didn't tell her that Kyung Min's next target was Kyung Min, even when he knew that she was chasing after the wrong person. Jong Suk defends himself, saying that he thought both of them were equally potential targets, but he doesn't elaborate further. Jin-ah has had enough of his secrets. She bluntly asks him why Kyung Min dropped out of the school the same year Jong Suk transferred. This time, Jong Suk decides to reveal everything and confesses that along with Kyung Min, he too was a victim of school violence. This seems to shock everyone, and we're taken to a flashback where Kyung Min is beating Jong Suk up. Jong Hee holds Kyung Min back, reminding him that everyone is watching. This gives Jong Suk a chance to set free and tackle Kyung Min to the ground. He bites into Kyung Min's shoulder, drawing blood, and refuses to let go till the teacher arrives. The teacher doesn't say anything to them, but that night he calls Jong Suk's parents. The next day, he arranges a one-day experience as teacher for school parents event and invites Kyung Min's father, who is a doctor. He talks about his work and distributes amusement park tickets among the students, and it turns out he also called Jong Suk's mother. Jong Suk becomes very uncomfortable seeing his mother stutter in front of the whole class, and when she reveals that she's a fishmonger, the student starts laughing at her and Jong Suk. The teacher had used this opportunity to cruelly remind Jong Suk of his place in society and the difference between him and Kyung Min. That was the day when Jong Suk also became a target of bullying. He leaves to get some fresh air, and Jin-ah guiltily follows him. He dismisses her concern, saying that because this case deeply involves him, eventually everyone is bound to find out about it. Suddenly, he gets a video from an unknown number. The video is of Kyung Min apologizing to Jong Suk for everything he's ever done to him. The video was sent through Telegram, making it near impossible to trace. But then, Jin-ah notices that the background is moving and the interior looks very similar to an RV. They realize that one of Kyung Min's hobbies was camping, so it was likely that he owned a camping car. Jin-ah and Jong Suk go to search his office, while Detective Nam and Detective Do search around Kyung Min's apartment building. With a heavy heart, Jong Suk orders his team to shoot Kyung Min if he becomes a threat. We see that he's still conflicted about saving Kyung Min, but Jin-ah assures him that Kyung Min would be charged by law for drug abuse and she would make sure that he can never perform surgery again. In a cabin, we see Kyung Min and Kyung Min sitting together. Kyung Min nervously reminds Kyung Min to call his men and tell him not to release the video. Kyung Min does as he's told, but instead tells them that if he doesn't call back within an hour, they should publish the video. Kyung Min panics and begs Kyung Min to trust him, telling him that he's changed. But it was clear that he still wasn't repenting for everything he had done to them and was simply trying to escape. In an attempt to prove himself, Kyung Min agrees to play the suicide game, begging Kyung Min to not spread his videos. On the other hand, the detectives are searching around the parking lot near Kyung Min's apartment but don't find anything. The same goes with Jin Ah and Jong Suk, who don't find the camping car in Kyung Min's office. Instead, they encounter Kyung Min's manager and Jong Suk loses his temper with him. Jin Ah drags him away, and he goes to calm down when he suddenly receives a call from Kyung Min, telling him that he would return his gun to him. He hoped that the video of Kyung Min apologizing brought him a little comfort, but Jong Suk is more worried if he had killed Kyung Min yet. Kyung Min assures him that he's still alive, then becomes angry at Jong Suk for trying to save him even after everything he did to them. He then reveals to Jong Suk that he had seen K1ll in his basement a year ago, which had triggered him to do all of this. Jong Suk starts panicking after hearing this, and at a distance, he sees a hooded figure with the face of a pig. When he removes the mask, it's the face of K1ll. We're pulled into another flashback, where Kyung Min is now bullying Jong Suk, forcing him to play the suicide game. When he refuses, he starts choking him, but just as Jong Suk is about to lose consciousness, K1ll decides to help him. He single-handedly beats up Kyung Min and his minions, and also manages to make him pay for the boy's new gym uniform. Now, both Kyung Min and Jong Suk consider K1ll their friend and invite him over to play arcade. But K1ll is more determined to make them stronger so they can face Kyung Min on their own. He takes them to an abandoned church and teaches them to be cruel if they want to survive in this world. Kyung Min gets creeped out from all of this and asks to leave, but Jong Suk is very interested in what K1ll had to say. He then hands Jong Suk a knife and asks him to kill a cat. This is the last straw for Kyung Min, who leaves, but K1ll assures him that he would be back. And sure enough, just as Jong Suk is finishing his job, Kyung Min returns and takes the knife for himself. Jin Ah comes back to find Jong Suk hyperventilating on the ground and picks up his phone. Kyung Min ends the call as soon as he hears Jin Ah talking. Jin Ah somehow manages to calm Jong Suk and tells him that Kyung Min's next target is Kyung Min's minion. The scene shifts to a bar where Lee Ki-won and Choi Sung-kyu are having the time of their life, unaware that the next target is placed on their head. Though Sung-kyu is a little worried that Kyung Min would target them too, Ki-won assures him that it's a far call. They soon forget about the topic when they see a few girls they like. Jin Ah calls Detective Nam and tells him to secure Ki-won and Sung-kyu. She returns to the car to find Jong Suk looking disheveled and suggests that he stays out of this case. But Jong Suk is sure that if he isn't involved, they won't be able to catch Kyung Min before it's too late. Suddenly, a camping truck passes their car, and they chase after it, only to realize that the numbers don't match Kyung Min's. That's when Jong Suk notices the background of the video is too quiet compared to the loud noises that the camping truck makes. He guesses that they're on a yacht and calls Mang Jae to look into it. On the other hand, Kyung Min is still trying to gain sympathy from Kyung Min by reminding him how in his old days he couldn't even kill an ant. Kyung Min is reminded of the time when K1ll had taught them about life and is amused by Kyung Min's attempt. Thinking that he's finally gotten through to him, Kyung Min assures him that if he lets him leave, he can talk to his judges and lawyer friends to get his sentence reduced. But Kyung Min has had enough of his nonsense. He pulls out a gun and points it at Kyung Min, who immediately backs away. Back in the club, two people dressed in black walk in and keep an eye on Lee Won and Sung-kyu. And when the time is right, one of them shuts down the power of the club. They attack Sung-kyu and Lee Won before dragging them to the car. The detectives hear the commotion and chase after them, but unfortunately, they manage to escape. On the other hand, Jin Ah and Jong Suk are looking for a yacht named Palace 43's, but even after searching several ports, they couldn't find it. They're running out of time when Jong Suk realizes that Kyung Min would need to buy a huge amount of fuel to run the yacht. He orders Ming Jae to look into Kyung Min's recent transaction, and it leads them to Gimpo Pier. On the other hand, Kyung Min has Kyung Min at gunpoint, and he tells him he would let him leave if he manages to answer 3 questions correctly. Kyung Min answers the first question correctly. For the second question, he's shown a Rubik's Cube and their group picture, asking him to whom the Rubik's Cube belongs. At first, it seemed like he couldn't answer, but suddenly he answered that the person wasn't in the picture. This time, we're taken to Kyung Min's flashback as he gets chewed out by a few seniors for getting hit by a nobody, and the Rubik's Cube belonged to that senior. Turns out, Kyung Min was also bullied by seniors if he couldn't keep the children in his class in line. For the third question, Kyung Min asks if he remembers K1ll. In another flashback, we see a senior visit Kyung Min's class to make an announcement, but K1ll starts playing with his baseball, interrupting his speech. The seniors leave, warning Kyung Min as they go. Kyung Min is frustrated and takes out his anger on Kyung Min. Kyung Min finally seems to realize that Kyung Min was taking revenge on K1ll's behalf and begs on his knees to forgive him, but Kyung Min has no plan to show him any mercy. He puts the gun on Kyung Min's forehead but doesn't shoot him. Instead, he knocks him out and leaves the yacht. On his way out, he sees his men bring Lee Won and Sung Kyu, who mistake him for a stranger and beg for his help. They're dragged away and locked in the yacht along with an unconscious Kyung Min. They wake him up and he panics when he sees that Kyung Min is gone. Kyung Min executes his final plan. With the help of his director, he files a complaint on Kyung Min's hospital page, accusing him of drug abuse along with video evidence. The whole hospital is in disarray. Kyung Min gets a call from his boss who tells him that this is Kyung Min's scandal and has nothing to do with the hospital. He visits the hospital site and sees the video. He then ignores calls from his parents and turns off his phone. In a daze, he admits that the biggest regret of his life was messing with K1ll. He doesn't seem to be in his right mind as he keeps talking about K1ll. Lee Won and Sung Kyu become wary of him, but then they hear the police siren going off. Before they could celebrate their relief, Kyung Min takes the gun and shoots himself. Outside, Jin Ah and Jong Suk are getting ready to move, but they freeze after hearing the gunshot. That was it for today, guys. Subscribe to Relaxed Recaps for more content like this. Until next time.